Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 73. In the previous episode, we did try out Deshaun Watson for the first time. This will be his last game. It was only like a couple episode thing with him, and then we will move on to our long-term QB next episode. But Deshaun Watson, man, what can I say about him in the couple games I played with him? He's alright. I mean, he's nothing special, in my opinion. Like, he doesn't have anything crazy. He has really good throw power, but honestly, if you have go deep on a quarterback with like 92 or 93, they have 94, 95 throw power, and usually I only need like 93 throw power. That's usually my bottom line, and I only say that because I used auto for so long against some of these really good players and still was able to fire dots. But go deep with 93, boom, you're 96. You got 94, boom, you're 97. I just don't really think that there's much of a reason is right there. We chuck it deep to Ebron, our new receiver, man. I said we need a new receiver. We got ourselves one. I'm taking these chances, man. But anyway, you guys will see just, Deshaun Watson play. This is the last game. He played all right for us. His speed's nice, his throw power's nice, but overall, he's not really anything different than what I've seen, man. So starting off this game, obviously you guys saw all the upgrades last episode. If you didn't, be sure to go check that out. This episode, we're just trying to win, man. I mean, that's the bottom line. I'm trying out Deshaun Watson. I'm trying to make some badass throws. I'm trying to run the ball. I'm trying to do whatever I can just to win. I mean, I always try to win. I never try to lose. I tell you guys that much. But right now, I really don't have any cards to really try out or try to focus on trying out. Which was kind of what last episode was about, is right here we throw a horrible pick to Ryan Shazier. That was awful. I think what I was trying to do was just force it to Eric Ebron, and I don't know. That was just bad. So, I mean, I guess I am trying to do things a little bit crazier, considering I have 99 spec catch Eric Ebron, and the card's really good is right there. Ryan Shazier gets a pick for his team, forces a fumble for our team, but unfortunately we can't pick it up as he does fine. I believe that's LT for a couple of yards, or really none, as Sean Taylor and Bobby Wagner end up shutting that shit down real quick. 2nd and 9 over the middle, looking for the seam. Wasn't open. We had our safety tail on that. We're running just straight up cover 3, and I end up sending somebody that was just sitting out there. He ran verts and rolled out to the left. You have one intention when you run verts and roll out forever. You're just waiting for them to reroute themselves. So I wasn't going to let that happen. We stop him. We give him to 4th and 4, and Jamal Adams says, "Come here, Ricky." Guy had some confidence in the run, man. I tell you that much. 4th and 4, decides to run it right here. We do find Franco Harris after a nice little anger blitz by this dude. That's what I like to call it, man. I know I haven't actually hit that term in a long time, but whenever you end up getting a turnover or something and they come out looking like they're gonna blitz, they're gonna, man. It's an anger blitz. Everybody does it. Is right here. We tried to go with a high point to Eric Ebron, just trying to make something happen. Eric Ebron is a beast. I really like this card a lot, even though he does have some traits I don't necessarily like. Since we pulled him and I needed a receiver, and I like having a really good tight end, even though I don't need a great one, I like having one as we get sacked by Myles Garrett. I'm assuming Team of the Year Myles Garrett, who continues to destroy me, is right here. We do find Eric Ebron, and that's why I like having a good tight end, man, because you can take a 2-yard pass and make it into a 20-yard gain. It's right there. We get it to the 13, 1st and 10. Ends up not working out so well. 7 for 12 for 98 yards and a pick to start this game with Deshaun Watson. Not horrible. It's right here. We try to roll out to the left. Obviously, the pick was on me, and also that run was on me. I tried to roll out to the left, and it was just not really doing. But right there, it leaves the out route wide open. I mean, that was too easy. Doug Baldwin and his route running, he's easily going to get open. 1st and goal, run into a fucking wall. We end up running with Franco Harris the next play, and we get it, man. The guy had some good goal line defense out there. I think it's I don't know if it's a thing in the Madden community. I haven't heard nothing about it. I've only seen a couple people run it, but whenever they do, it's really the only thing you can beat it with is the fullback dive. They kind of spread their line and play the running back, so if you hand off to the running back, it's really easy for them to shoot the gap, so I just hit him with the fullback, and it got in there quick enough, luckily. But good goal line defense by him. Ultimately, does not end up stopping us. We go up 7-0. 3rd and 1. He does find Ricky Williams, gets thrown behind the 1st down, but not like that animation we had a couple episodes ago, and he does get the 1st down regardless. Anyway, that's enough about our offensive drive. Let's get to his, man. This guy ends up firing a dot on point, so I believe that's Keyshawn Johnson. I don't know any other 19s, man, but that was really close to getting picked. We had our hand in there, but unfortunately, he does end up catching it. This guy runs a couple nice plays, man, with 50 seconds, left in the half. I did not expect him to run the ball. And he ends up taking it 33 yards to the house with LT, man. That was too easy. Red Sea parted. Even Jamal Adams couldn't catch up with the dude. And he has 94 speed. He's the guy that I always count on just, catching people. And there was just no chance. I mean, LT was gone, man. So unfortunately, our 7-0 lead ends up just disappearing. I mean, just like a fart in the wind, like the Thanos snap, it was just gone, man. I mean, honestly, we drove all that way just for him to tie it in that last 30 seconds. And ultimately get the ball at half. So right now, man, 7-7. I'm not exactly the happiest person in the world, but, you know, with 6 seconds, 8 seconds, whatever it was left in the half, I was trying to do something, but, you know, I think we got sacked. Just didn't really work all that well, so I ended up chucking it up to Jerry Rice, and it is broken up, unfortunately, man. I mean, I thought for a chance maybe I had something, but honestly, Jerry Rice one-on-one, I know his speed isn't going to beat anybody. I would have had to get some lucky-ass spec catch, so this guy's team is pretty good. So I knew I wasn't going to get that, but, you know, one-on-one, you got to take it before half. Right here, I don't know who that is. I'm pretty sure that's Keyshawn Johnson. Again, I don't know any other 19s, at least right now. Like, that's got to be Keyshawn Johnson. The guy hit him a decent bit. He kept running this play, man. Basically, if I would read the running back, he would try to go the slant, and then if I would man people up, he would try to go downfield. Right here, he does hit crossers. I will say that this dude was good at switching up his play calling because he would have me ready to guard one play, and then he would switch to crossers and get like a free 20, 30 out of it, which he did right there. Now he's trying to run the ball, and he gets absolutely destroyed by Bobby Wagner, who does a little somersault on the ground. I don't know why. As John Randall ends up bullying the left guard in the center and gets the sack. 7-7 does end up becoming 10-7 after that sack. Luckily, John Randall does just hold him to a field goal, and we are able to, you know, pretty much come out unscathed. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like a field goal is going to win this game. I feel like it's at least going to be 4 points. It's going to win this game, and that's just because I honestly didn't feel that the defenses were going to make the game-changing play. Like, I honestly just felt like the offenses were going to be the one that made the play. Like, this whole game, it seems like me and this dude have just been, like, figuring out each other's defenses, and those are the best games, man. You know, when you're constantly learning your opponent, and the end ends up being like mind-blown type shit. So you know what, right now, we're trying to make that game of the year ending happen right now. We're trying to get this win. We're trying to just, you know, kind of take our time as we make a very hasty read to Doug Baldwin. But we're trying to take our time, make the right reads, don't be dumb. Todd Gurley ends up gaining 7 or 8 on a nice, or 6, actually, not 7 or 8. Ends up gaining 6 on that play, which I'm fine with. You know, a little flat route for about 6. We hit him again, and he ends up getting, I don't know, another 10, another 8, 9, 10 on top of that, man. Todd Gurley, he's just doing what he needs to do. Is right there. Deshaun Watson ends up showing off his legs a little bit and gets it inside the 6-yard line, or to the 6-yard line, as Todd Gurley ends up running into another wall. 2nd and goal, we decide to run again, and we're into another wall. So 3rd and goal, what do we decide to do? We decide to run it outside this time, and Todd Gurley with his mean-ass spin move ends up going into the end zone and making it rain to make it 14-10. What a spin move. And that was just deadly. I mean, I can't say anything else about that, man. I mean, they ended up patching, or supposedly patching, spin moves to make them not as good. Bullshit. I mean, the only thing they really did was just make it so you can fumble. I mean, that was really it. If you spin into a hit stick, you can fumble now if you get hit in the back. This was actually played a couple days before the patch, so that doesn't matter anyway. I just want to throw that out there, man, but spins are still insane. But 14-10 at this point, I did say whoever scored 4 points or whatever, whoever's up by 4 points would probably end up winning this game, and that's just because, for the obvious reason, they have to score a touchdown. You know, right now, 3 points I feel like is inevitable. Like, this guy's going to get in position to get the 3. So getting the touchdown in that position was huge. I mean, instead of just tying the game and this dude able to win it with the field goal, now, with 2 minutes left and 3 timeouts on both sides, we have a chance to get the ball back depending on what happens. It's 3rd and 3. He ends up running with Ricky Williams. Not too worried about that, man. He's taking time. He has to get in the end zone. That's the one thing I keep leaning on, the fact that he has to score. I mean, if he doesn't score now, he loses the game, and he's running the ball. I mean, he's running himself into 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. He decides to go ahead and pass. Finally, and he makes the wrong decision. Just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? We do get the pick with Bobby Wagner, and that was just a horrible decision. I don't know what this dude was doing. He played the end of this game awfully, man. I mean, he started running the ball, trying to take the rest of the time to make sure I couldn't get the ball back. You got to worry about yourself scoring first, bro. And right here, 2nd and 10, he has all of his timeouts. He could have stopped us, but instead, Todd Gurley does his Gurley thing and takes it 88 yards for the touchdown. Oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, at that point, we pretty much had the game won. Even if the guy had called all his timeouts, he would have had at max like 15 seconds left. That was just the dagger. Todd Gurley puts this man in the coffin, makes it 20-10 with 23 seconds left. He does end up quitting. 185 yards for Deshaun Watson. No touchdowns. This was his last game. He played all right. You know, I like Deshaun Watson. Ultimately, he ends up getting us, I believe it was 2 wins. I don't think he lost. I'm pretty sure we won last game as well. But you know what? Deshaun Watson, he played pretty damn decent. I'm happy with him. But you know what? Ultimately, I had another quarterback that I had before this that I hadn't really played with yet, but I got Deshaun. I figured why not get some gameplays with him. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for the next one. And as always, I'm out. Peace.